In the final phase of the closed reading, we're going to be looking at, with our third reading of it, the why. Remember, in the second phase, we're looking at how the author says it. In other words, the way, the manner in which the author communicates in their writing. But the third reading is the why the text matters reading. In this case, we're going to be looking at, by rereading the entire section from the article for the third and final time, we want to focus on why the author wrote the text. Highlight the most important sentence that you think supports this and margin note it as the author's purpose. So one sentence for the entire passage at the top. Find one thing that you think communicates that author's purpose most clearly. And then answer the question, what's the author's main purpose in writing this passage? What is the author's main purpose in writing this passage? I want you to begin your response for this question in one of the following ways. The author's main purpose in writing this article is to explain. The author's main purpose in writing this article is to compare. The author's main purpose in writing this article is to describe something. Or the author's main purpose in writing this article is to promote something. Or the author's main purpose in writing this article is to inform the reader about something. So for this one, we are focusing in on learning target number 8, to determine the author's purpose, the why of the text. That means to decide the author's reason or intention, their goal for writing the text. As we talked about, one of those options that you can begin this final question, this final phase of the reading, is with to explain something to the reader, to compare something for the reader, to describe something for the reader. To promote is getting into those persuasive or argumentative things, because to promote means to urge, to convince a reader of something. Or is it to inform? Were they informing us of some aspect? So I want you to begin that third and final phase answer, response, with one of those areas, please. So again, that is what we're doing today as we read the newspaper excerpt. This was the new online news article about Abby and her becoming lost at sea. Go ahead and get to work.